Hi guys! So today I'm going to be making a video about juice. I'm not huge on YouTube videos, but I've kind of enjoyed making a few just to sort of help other people, and I don't know, juicing has been a huge thing that I've gotten into this summer, and I think that if you can really get into it, it's something that has really bettered my life. So obviously one of the most important things that you need to get to start is a juicer. I actually got mine at a yard sale. Originally I wasn't really going to look into juicing because juicers are pretty expensive to buy new. They can be anywhere from like $150 to $200, and I just didn't really feel like investing that much money into something I didn't really know that much about. But I have found that I enjoy juicing because, you know, with smoothies, they're great, but there's a lot of stuff in smoothies that still just sort of like sits inside of your stomach after you drink them. And I found that with juice, it's quick, it's easy, and you're getting a lot more of the important nutrients out of the fruits rather than just making a smoothie where you're still getting them, but you're just not getting them fast and effective. And I think that juice is a really good way to get all of those nutrients inside of you quick and fast, and it tastes good too. And so the other really important thing, and something that is really great about juicing, is that you don't have to spend all this time like cutting up stuff and like making sure the skin is gone. Like literally I can just throw an apple in here and get all of the juice out of it, and it's ready to drink. So I also got this book. It's called Juice It. It has a ton of really great recipes in it. I mean, there's stuff if you like fruitier, or there's like the hangover fix if you need a little help after drinking. And so, but most of them have both fruits and vegetables in them. So my favorite juice that I'll be making today is carrots. I know this seems probably like a lot of fruits and vegetables, and that's why some people are kind of veered away from juicing, is just because you do have to buy a ton of fruits and vegetables. But I think that it's worth it for your health. So I personally do this juice every week, and I like it because it feels like the perfect combination between fruity, but also it has good vegetables in it. So I don't know where the bag went, but I buy a huge bag of these carrots, and I usually put, like for my first round, I usually put about 6 or 7 in. And then I also buy beets, and beets are interesting because they're super good for you. They're super good for digestion, but it's a pain to make juice out of them because inside of them, like I'll show you after I cut them out, but inside of them it's super red, and so it stains the countertops, it stains your shirts, it stains everything. And so that's the only thing about beets that's kind of a pain, because they just stain everything. But they're super good for digestion, and I really like using beets. And so the next thing that I also use is apples. I use both the beets and the apples because it kind of gives the juice a little bit more flavor. Because if I was just making a juice out of like kale and carrots and just all these vegetables, I personally don't really like eating vegetables, so it probably wouldn't taste very good. So the apples and beets definitely give it a lot more flavor. And like I said, you're going to be buying a lot of fruits and vegetables. I probably spend about $50 a week at the store just on fruits and vegetables. So you're going to need carrots, beets, apples, lemons, and ginger. I'm kind of out of ginger right now, but you can't really taste the lemon and the ginger because the beets and apples kind of like take out all the flavor. Another really good thing that I didn't get this time, but that it's really good to put in, is celery. Celery is really great because it makes a lot of juice. Celery and cucumbers both make a lot of juice, but you can't really taste those, but they're really good for you, and so I think that that's really important. Okay, so to start, I usually wash all of my fruits and vegetables. So I already have everything washed and ready to go. It's super important to wash them. Like, I don't know, I wish I could show you before, but like before I wash these, I could literally see dirt, and like they literally looked like they just came off the farm, which obviously they probably did, but I think it's a little different with juicing because you're just literally throwing them in there, and if you're not washing them, then next thing you know, you have like dirt and bugs in your juice, and maybe that's not a big deal, but I personally wash my fruits and vegetables. Okay, so I have my fresh cup of juice here. One thing that I would recommend is getting some sort of container to keep your juices. So I personally really like these mason jars. That way I can make like 4 to 5 juices at a time and just put them in my fridge so that I can drink them throughout the week. I usually would drink my juices a little before lunch just to keep me over after breakfast. And these are just really great. They have tops with them, and you can just grab them and go and bring them with you. I also have bigger jars that I sometimes get for like if I'm going camping or backpacking, just so that I can have a big quantity of fresh juice to bring. And I don't know, I've noticed a lot of benefits from this juice, and I hate going for amounts of time without it. I've noticed that it gives me a lot higher energy levels throughout the day. Like before I started doing all of this, like I could barely make it throughout the day without a nap at the end of the day. And now I can make it until like 9 or 10 o'clock at night without resting or anything. And so I think it's great because it gives you all of these energy levels. I've noticed a huge difference in my skin. I rarely break out anymore. And not that I used to have a huge issue with acne before, but I just feel like I just have such better and clearer skin. And also I've lost weight on it, which isn't really what I expected, like going into this whole juicing thing, but I think that since you're getting all of these healthy vitamins and stuff inside of you, it's helping a lot with my digestion, and so it helps keep things moving. So thank you for watching my video. I know that I'm a little unorganized at times. I'm not the best at making videos. I just did this because I wanted all of you guys to see the benefits of juicing.